This is a Storm Team 10 Severe Weather Alert.
Good evening once again from Storm Team 10. Some new warnings I want to let you know about. We have new severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for the Wabash Valley. The first one we'll talk about is for Sullivan County. This is going to be in effect until 9:30 Eastern time. This is not a rotating storm. This is going to be capable of producing some hail. This storm has crossed the Wabash River just to the east of Hudsonville, and it is moving toward the city of Sullivan. So if you're in Sullivan, be prepared that there could be some hail headed your way as this storm moves off to the east. Now, we just had a new tornado warning issued for Owen County. This is also going to include the far northwestern tip of Monroe County. This is in effect also until 9:30 Eastern time for radar indicated rotation in the north central part of Owen County. So this is to the northwest of Spencer where we're seeing most of the rotation. In addition to that, there's still going to be the possibility for some large hail and some strong wind gusts. So surrounding that rotation, there's also a severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued for Owen County and then the southern part of Putnam County, in addition to the northern fringe of Monroe County. So that thunderstorm also working its way off to the east as it slides into the area. Now, another severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. This one is going to be in effect for Vigo County. This was the cell that was working through Clark County that we were talking about the potential for some rotation. Well, this thunderstorm looks like it has weakened quite a bit, so that's some good news, but still some hail going to be possible in the eastern part of Vigo County, in addition to the southern part of Vigo County, down there near Prairie Creek where you can see that lightning bolt. And lastly, we still have the tornado warning that continues for Richland County. The rotation now is right over the city of Olney. So this tornado warning is in effect for the next 15 minutes until 8:15 Central Time. It is still radar indicated, so there's still been no confirmed reports of tornadoes with that storm as it moves eastward. But now that we're getting close to the edge of this warning polygon, it'll be interesting to see if the National Weather Service extends this over towards Sumner and Bridgeport there in Lawrence County. But as of now, it is set to expire in the next 15 minutes. Storm Team 10 remains here, and I'm going to toss it over to Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert and Madison Zaleski as they continue to monitor the latest developments.
Okay, thank you, Everett. And I put a track on this storm that has been warned for Sullivan County. And the reason I do this is because I know if you're in Sullivan and so on, you're jittery because of what happened last March the 31st. And so this storm is, again, moving out of Crawford County and then into Sullivan County. But at this point, it is not warned as a tornado warning, but it is a severe thunderstorm warning. So set to arrive in Sullivan. This is an estimate, give or take a couple of minutes. Set to arrive in Sullivan at 9:08, Jackson Hill at 9:13, and down in Duggar at 9:17. So anything new, Madison?
The only new report that just came in was from a meteorologist over the National Weather Service, and they said rotation isn't overly strong north of Spencer, but it does continue to look like it could possibly produce a tornado and remain favorable for that environment.
Okay, they're keeping an eye on that. And can we look at that, Everett, the rotation down around Spencer? That would be in Owen County.
Yeah, we'll go into that warning in Owen County, and we can see where that storm is and where it is spinning. So you can see just to the north of Spencer is where that tornado warning is. And when we look inside the velocity, right there, I see what they mean. It's not too strong. Let me put the pointer on the screen so you can get an idea where I'm talking about. Just to the north of Spencer there, where those red and greens are interacting, that's where the radar is detecting wind rotating around. So it's not overly pronounced, but in this atmosphere, it doesn't take too much for a quick little spin-up tornado. And now we've lost daylight, so it is going to be more difficult to tell if anything is on the ground. So if you're to the north of Spencer there in Owen County, seek your safe place as the storm moves through, in addition to being possible of making some hail in addition to that wind threat.
Okay, and now, Madison, you have some flood information?
Yeah, we just got a report saying we have a flood advisory for Clay, Indiana, Hendricks, Indiana, Morgan, Indiana, Owen, and Putnam, Indiana.
Okay, let's go back here to the Storm Team 10 Storm Tracker. And the reason I'm highlighting specifically about what's going on in Sullivan and Owen counties is because, Everett, it was just not quite a year ago that was the area that was really under the gun.
Right. Yeah, they obviously had those storms moving through, and a lot of people obviously jittery after that because that was a terrible experience.
Okay, so we'll go back to CBS programming. I don't want to drone.
Actually, before we do that,
what do you got?
We did get a new warning down in Clay County, Illinois, and Richland County. That tornado warning continues until 8:15, but this next storm has fired up near Flora, and that is going to be capable of producing $half-sized hail. So you're in a storm now, but back around Flora, there's another storm, and it is headed your way. So a new warning there until 9 Central Time.
All right, now stay tuned to News 10, WTHI, and Storm Team 10. We will keep you posted about these storms rolling through the area.